Wwe Raw is about to kick off live on Monday night, live on USA Network. I'm gonna try to do this review, but I had to turn the lights out because once again I'm trying to use my big screen, gigantic projection screen television, to watch Monday Night Raw. So I'm gonna do my best to do this review. But before I get to that, like check out the link in the description. Help help me help Jake Snake Roberts get the 2014 WWE Royal Rumble. But it's time for Raw, the debut of Los Matadores, the new uh, repackaged Primo and Epico make their debut tonight. Uh, the continuation of the Punk Heyman rivalry, along with the Orton Daniel, the Daniel Bryan Corporation, new corporation rivalry. A lot going on tonight. It should be an interesting show, so let's get to it. We kick off Raw with CM Punk coming to the ring to talk about Paul Heyman and Ryback and Curtis Axel jumping him on last week's Raw. He's interrupted by Brad Maddox, who tries to, because Punk was trying to call out uh, all three men, and Maddox came out to explain to him it's not that's not good for business. Punk says he's peed off tonight and he's looking for a outlet for his anger, and was about to take out his anger on Brad Maddox when Biggie Langston came out to and jumps Langston comes out and jumps Punk, setting up the first match of the night. Punk versus Biggie Langston is our first match. Maddox calls for the referee, and we're off with our first match of the night, like I said. But before that happened, we started a commercial, but looks like we have the newest Paul Heyman guy, or it could be the newest member of the new corporation. And Biggie Langston, not sure where this is going, but it looks like Langston has a new direction at the moment. So is this going to end up being like Ryback and Langston on the same team or what? So I'm not sure, but Punk's about to be in action, and that's always a good thing. So let's see how it turns out. CM Punk gets a big win. Well, not a big win. CM Punk gets a win over Big E Langston in a hard-fought match. Langston actually dominated a lot of the match with his power. Punk finally gets the winning knee with Langston in the corner. Punk hits the winning knee, sets him up for the go to sleep, and puts him out for the 1-2-3. But can Punk pull this off at Battleground against Ryback with Paul Heyman in his corner? The only time will tell, but we still got a lot more Raw. We're gonna have a face-to-face showdown with Orton and Daniel Bryan. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. What that's all about. Plus the Rhodes Triple H Stephanie summit with a lot have a what they're calling a summit. Triple H and Stephanie will have what they call a summit with the Rhodes family to discuss a quote lucrative business opportunity for the Rhodes family. Dusty, Cody, and Goldust will all be in the ring, I'm guessing, along with Triple H and Stephanie. I'm guessing this is gonna lead to some kind of six-man tag, possibly with the Rhodes family against the Shield, which has been talked about. I'm kind of half expecting the Shield to show up during the whole summit thing and jump the Rhodes family, setting that match up. But so far, I know it's only been about 20 something minutes into the show, and it's only been one match, but I'm kind of looking forward to the rest of the show. Plus the debut of Los Matadores, the newest uh, incarnation of Primo and Epico. I was still on the way. So let's get back to war. Coffee Case. No, Coffee Case hits the Trouble Paradise for the win over Fandango in our second match of the night. but but as soon as he's celebrating, Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family come out to the ramp, and Bray uh, gives a disturbing speech about oh, concluding with the words "they will all come falling down." Not sure what it means, but also ended it with the famous quote of "Follow the buzzards." It's I'm kind of like uh, what this whole character of Bray Wyatt. I know a lot of people don't understand it or get it or whatever, but it's an interesting character. I like a little mystery, and that's exactly what we're getting from Bray Wyatt. And we still haven't seen Kane ever since they abducted him. We all know that he's actually off making a movie, making See No Evil 2. So, uh, what's gonna happen when he finally returns to the WWE Universe? We'll have to see how it ends up. But we still got, like I said, Kofi gets the win. I'm not sure if the Wyatts are gonna have a match or if they're even gonna be back. Or if they're even gonna be still there when the when they come back from this commercial. But if they go off, I'm happy to see them. So and let's get back to the show to see what happens next. We come back to Raw where we get the announcement that Dolph Ziggler, for some unknown godly reason that I will never figure out, is in the pre-show match, the YouTube pre-show match for Battleground. He will face the current reigning SmackDown Mr. Money in the Bank, uh, Damien Sandow, in the pre-show, the YouTube exclusive pre-show before Battleground. Uh, we didn't go backstage. Well, the Bella Twins are talking about Brie Bella getting a title match, a Divas Championship match against AJ Lee for the title at Battleground. They're interrupted by Randy Orton, who lets the world know what we already knew, that uh, Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan are in fact in real life getting married, and asked when the big day is. She doesn't want to tell him. He goes on to say that the only reason he asks is because he wants to make sure that when they plan it as soon as possible, because after Battleground, Daniel Bryan may not make it down the aisle. Uh, we did go to an interview segment with Renee Young interviewing Paul Heyman. She asked if the fact that Ryback is a few feet away and Curtis Axel is apparently off screen, if it's if this was some kind of trap for CM Punk. Heyman says that his very existence is a trap for CM Punk, and that it'll be sprung anytime he wants. But coming up next is the return slash debut. Not how you want to say it. Primo and Epico make their return slash debut as Los Matadores in the first match on Raw, and as that gimmick. Let's see how it turns out. The Rose family come out along with first Stephanie and Triple H come out and call out the Rhodes family, who come out. And I have to ask, does Goldust ever not wear the makeup? I mean, I know he's trying to stay in character, but this whole thing, the whole storyline that's currently going, I don't understand why he continues to wear the makeup, even though Like last week, he jumped out of the audience, and he's supposed to be trying to hide in the audience. So would go go with Cody, and Goldust is still wearing the makeup. It's weird. Uh, the lucrative offer ends up being for for Goldust and Cody to face Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Shield, in a tag team match at Battleground. If they win, if Goldust and Cody win, they get they each get jobs at the WWE. If they lose, they will never get uh, another job in the WWE ever. And ends up Dusty will be in the corner as manager of sorts. Um, we all saw this coming. I read this a few weeks ago that this is where it was going. So, well, actually, I thought it was going to end up being Dusty in the ring in a like 3-on-3 match with Ambrose teaming with Waynes and Rollins. But I guess it's just 2-on-2 now. Uh, but it should be an OSC fight at Battleground. Uh, Still not enough for me to want to buy it because I know they have 2 pay-per-views in October, and well, WWE does, and I'm gonna get TNA Bound for Glory because it's one show and it's cost less, and I believe it'll be better than both Battleground and Ring of Honor, and both Battleground and Hell in a Cell. I believe Bound for Glory will be better than both of those shows, but that's just my opinion. But we still got more to go, so let's get back to it. R-Truth gets a surprising win over the Intercontinental Champion Curtis Axel. When it looked like Axel was about to win, CM Punk's music hits and distracts him, allowing R-Truth to hit his finishing move. I'm not sure what it's called. For the one for it was once called the Little Jimmy, but I'm not sure what they're calling it now because Little Jimmy's basically not around anymore. But he hits that move for the 1-2-3 with a shocking defeat over Curtis Axel to the shock of myself and Paul Heyman, who was at ringside. Uh, After a commercial break, Brie Bella takes on Alicia Fox. Brie Bella gets the win, building momentum towards uh, her Divas Championship match against AJ Lee, who was watching the entire time along with her new bodyguard Tamina. But coming up next is I think it's coming up next. I'm not sure. The Usos team with Dolph Ziggler to take on the Shield. Should be interesting. Uh, I forgot. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before. After they announced the match with the Shield against Goldust and Cody, the Shield attacked all 3 members whose family laying them out in the middle of the ring. So that happened, and the Shield's about to take on the Usos and Dolph Ziggler in a 6-man tag, which should be interesting. I'm not sure if possibly the Rhodes family will be back. I'm hoping it happens, but I'm not sure it will. But let's get back to the show. R-Truth gets a surprising win over the Intercontinental Champion Curtis Axel. When it looked like Axel was about to win, CM Punk's music hits and distracts him, allowing R-Truth to hit his finishing move. I'm not sure what it's called. For the one for it was once called the Little Jimmy, but I'm not sure what they're calling it now because Little Jimmy's basically not around anymore. But he hits that move for the 1-2-3 with a shocking defeat over Curtis Axel to the shock of myself and Paul Heyman, who was at ringside. After a commercial break, Brie Bella takes on Alicia Fox. Brie Bella gets the win, building momentum towards the uh, her Divas Championship match against AJ Lee, who was watching the entire time along with uh, her new bodyguard Tamina. But coming up next is I think it's coming up next. I'm not sure. The Usos team with Dolph Ziggler to take on the Shield. Should be interesting. Uh, after I forgot, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before. When after they announced the match with the Shield against Goldust and Cody, the Shield attacked all three members whose family laying them out in the middle of the ring. So that happened, and the Shield's about to take on the Usos and Dolph Ziggler in a six-man tag, which should be interesting. I'm not sure if possibly the Rhodes family will be back. I'm hoping it happens, but I'm not sure it will. But let's get back to the show. We come back to Raw. Well, we go backstage to the locker room with Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman. Also, Ryback is there. It says he's gonna teach Paul. He's gonna teach CM Punk a lesson for ruining Axel's match. Once Ryback leaves the locker room, Heyman goes off on his romance tangent and says he's actually gonna propose to Ryback. It's, it's just sounded weird. Uh, we then go to another part of the backstage. Well, when the Young is interviewing Big Show, Big Show says he's done everything everything he's been told to do by the Triple H Stephanie regime. He even knocked out a man in Dusty Rhodes that he idolized and worshipped. But and he saw him tonight, and he couldn't even look him in the eye after what he did. After what he did to him, and the fact that he stood back and allowed the Shield to pick him apart. Apparently, Big Show can't take it anymore, and is apparently gonna go after the CEO, the COO, Triple H. He says he's gonna knock him out tonight. It looks like business is about to pick up between Triple H and Big Show, and this could end up either somehow affecting the match with the Rhodes family against the Shield. Maybe Big Show will end up in the match as a partner of the Cody and Dustin, because I'm not sure if Dean Ambrose has a match on Battleground yet. He could be teamed up with Rollins and Reigns against Big Show and the Rhodes family, or Big Show could end up interfering somehow in the match and allowing the Rhodes family to win. But either way, he says he's going after Triple H tonight, which should be interesting to see. But we still got more Raw to go, so let's see how the rest of the show turns out. World Champion Alberto Del Rio gets the win over Zack Ryder via the Cross-Arm Breaker, picking up momentum. I can't talk. Picking up momentum going into Battleground this Sunday. I just got word. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but people on Facebook are saying that RVD, his contract's running out. Should be over by tomorrow. So, kind of looking for Del Rio to win at Battleground with help from Ricardo. Ricardo, I believe, will turn on a Van Dam and allow Del Rio to retain the title in a big swerve to officially write RVD off TV. Because, like I said, I believe some people are saying his contract's running out. But coming up next, Paul Heyman in some sort of weird, I don't know what's going on, proposal for Ryback. Should be interesting. We're going into the third hour of Raw, so let's see how they close it out. World Champion Alberto Del Rio gets the win over Zack Ryder via the Cross-Arm Breaker, picking up momentum. picking up, I can't talk, picking up momentum going into Battleground this Sunday. I just got word, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but people on Facebook are saying that RVD, his contract's running out, should be over by tomorrow, so kind of looking for Joey to win at Battleground with help from Ricardo. Ricardo, I believe, will turn on a Van Dam and allow uh, Del Rio to retain the title in a big swerve to uh, officially write RVD off TV. Because, like I said, I believe some people are saying his contract's running out. Uh, but coming up next, Paul Heyman in some sort of weird, I don't know what's going on, proposal for Ryback. Should be interesting. We're going into the third hour of Raw, so let's see how they close it out. The proposal that Paul Heyman was talking about with Ryback was to officially become a Paul Paul Heyman guy, which Ryback didn't get the answer because CM Punk interrupts. He comes to the audience and jumps the guardrail. He gives a masterful Oscar-winning performance by faking that he hurt his leg jumping over the, hurt his knee jumping over the guardrail. Uh, he continues to pander as if he hurt his knee until Heyman comes over to the edge of the ring apron. He comes, Heyman's still in the ring, but he comes near the ropes to see if Punk is really hurt. Punk then reaches underneath the ring, pulls out a kendo stick, and swipes Heyman's legs out from under him. He then takes the kendo stick and beats both Axel and Ryback until it's just him and Axel in the ring. He hits the GTS to close the segment. Uh, Punk, Punk seems to be on a roll going into into Battleground, but we still got more Raw. Big Show's still waiting in Triple H's office to knock him out. So we still got a lot more to go. So let's see how it turns out. The Show get another victory over Dolph Ziggler and the Usos. Usos take push Reigns out of the ring, only for Rollins to make a tag to Reigns right before taking a zigzag from Ziggler, which led to Ziggler taking a spear from Reigns. For the 1, 2, 3, Reigns was the legal head, and Ziggler did not see him coming. It picks up Reigns' Shield pick up momentum going into Battleground this Sunday, where they face the Rhodes family for Cody and Dustin's contracts. But we still got more Raw. Big Show's still waiting for Triple H in his office, and we got about 25 minutes, maybe 30 left on Raw. We still got a lot more to go. Plus Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's face off. Raw is still going strong. Let's see how it ends. After a commercial break, we come back to the office of Triple H, where Big Show's waiting for him, but instead gets confronted by a handful of policemen and a detective who say that they want to arrest Big Show for threatening the co-worker. Stephanie comes in and says she wants to vouch for Big Show, explains the pressures he's been under, and kind of embarrasses him in front of the cops by talking about all his personal business. And Ben embarrasses him to the point he really can't do anything, but she does get the cops off of it. After they all leave, Big Show looks like he's about to cry again until he sees the gigantic poster on the wall for Triple H's Thy Kingdom Come DVD and puts his hand through the picture and the wall behind it. we then go to an interview with RVD, who says that extreme rules is right up his alley, and that hardcore, another word for hardcore is RVD. But coming up next, the part that I dread every time I'm looking at Raw, Santino Barada is about to go one-on-one with Antonio Cesaro. Like, once again, the freak show falls Santino with Kali and Hornswoggle. Uh, Here comes the comic relief, which I don't really find funny, but let's get back to the show. Santino embarrasses himself and everyone watching the show by getting a win over Antonio Cesaro. But coming up next, the face-to-face showdown between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton going into the Battleground pay-per-view match for the vacated WWE Championship. It's the main event spot of the show tonight, and it's the last stare down before the match this Sunday. It should end up being very interesting, and I can't wait to see it. So let's see how it turns out, how Raw ends tonight. The Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton face-off ends in a fight when Orton starts downgrading Brie Bella. They end up in a brawl that goes to the outside. Will Orton takes advantage, and it looks like he's about to hit the DDT with Bryan's feet on the ring apron. He goes onto the concrete floor until Brie Bella comes out and tries to convince him not to do it. He does it anyway. He then throws Daniel Bryan onto the announce table, and as Brie Bella watches on, he RKO's Daniel Bryan right in front of her. To end the show ends with Orton standing over Bryan as Brie Bella tries to check on him. This was the go-home show for going into Battleground, and I guess a lot of people would probably say this. Well, some might say that this is a good lead into it. I would too, but my opinion, from seeing the matches that are scheduled for Battleground, it's not enough to make me want to buy the show, especially when I know there's Hell in a Cell, and also TNA has Bound for Glory coming up, so I want to get Bound for Glory this month. But that's it for Raw. Like, subscribe, follow, and if you like, if this video seems to be not up to par with most of my videos, it's because I had to turn the light out for my big screen to work. I have an 80-inch screen, projection screen that doesn't work without, doesn't really look light when the lights are all on in the room. And it's the same when I record videos, so that's why most of this video probably looks like it's not light. But like, subscribe, comment, what do you think of the show? And check out that petition in the description. And that's it for me. I'm out.